Malaysia have the good system.
But somehow
The system, due to the individual, they never activate correctly. Talk about the CIDB Award of Fellowship 2023. First of all, I'm not going to participate, and this is also of my friend. He forwarded to me the invitation for the participate of the CIDB Fellowship 2023. I say, don't waste my time. Number one, I say, I'm not educated. I was disqualified. I'm not even a Form 5 SPM graduate. I'm the bar vendor. So, end of the day, he keep pushing me. No harm lah, you go and try. I said, okay lah. So, I'm always submit no. So, I never put a hope, honestly. Until I received a letter from CIDB, I grant the award. I'm very surprised. I'm not educated, not even the SPM, even the LCE. During my time, it's LCE, not PMR. So, I had no choice. I had to go for construction, do whatever. I did MAE, I did the electrical worker, plumber, bricklaying, bar bender, carpenter, or concreter. So I choose to bar bender. Then slowly I form out the sole proprietor company to start as a subcontractor. When I get the contract for this traditional method, during the handover of the defect work, that in my head that there is non-stop of the complaining. So I decide, I go and learn myself. Before I set out my HCP, I also utilize people system. And this is a system, I can say today, I don't to comment too much, but there is a lot of mistake and error. End of the day, I got no choice. I have to think, I have to invest the money to do my own R&D, jump into the IBS. Then I start from 2002, form out this Precast system Sdn Bhd. Therefore, I say that industrial building system provider is the one who know the way, got the way, correct the way, to show the way. IBS important, you must have the own engineering department. And today, I already have come out, have the manual book. The manual book, even one day, I'm passed away. Whoever has this the manual book, whoever also can become an expert of industrial building system provider. I'm the bar bender. Initially, I also in the contractor doing the traditional way, but I face the problem of the defect and the quality. Therefore, on 2002, I instead do my own R&D. IBS definitely compared to the traditional way, a lot of different. Traditional way, for instance, that single-story building, doing the bricklaying and the framework, 20 to 30 people, he may take 2 to 3 weeks to complete a building. But for HCP, recently we complete at Pahang, Sungai Soi, Semi-D. We utilize 7 workers, 3 days to complete a single story. You can just imagine and see that 20 to 30 workers compared to 7 workers. What is the cost in terms of the outflow of currency compared to our country? The cost saving for the IBA itself, you cannot compare item to item. You have to compare to overall. First is the weightage rubbish cleaning on site if you're using the traditional way. For instance, traditional way, a project, maybe you take 24 months, 100 units, single story to complete your contract. But using IBS, you can shorten the period between 1 year to complete. Number 2, people always want to compare the IBS and the traditional method. Provider, if the traditional way method is a similar quality as IBS, I will say a word traditional way more expensive than the IBS. Why? All this client always, they never compare the quality. They are looking for the lower price. For instance, a MyV car and one a BM car. And this the BM also have 4 wheels. MyV also have 4 wheels. Whereas BM may cost 200,000 and MyV is only 40,000. Because BM and MyV is different quality and spec. Therefore, IBS is also the same thing. If you want to compare our traditional way, you have to compare with the same quality. Malaysia have the good system, but somehow the system, due to the individual, they never activate correctly. They have some loose gray area. Like what I mentioned, that it's subject to the individual party. I say that not in line. This is the requirement is there. The advice to government or the relevant party have to take action and enforce. Whether you like or don't like, it's good for the country. IBS is only the choice. And open, like just now I mentioned, you have the professional people, so many. Why don't you come up a standard rate for everybody to utilize? Welcome. My hope is Malaysia all can utilize the IBS. That is my only hope, to give the quality home to the people.